23 Most Beautiful Perennials that Bloom Spring to Fall. If you love growing flowers, you're probably aware of how perennial plants can add a special charm to your garden. They bloom from spring to fall, making sure your garden is always bursting with colors and textures. To help you create a lively and welcoming garden all year round, I've put together a guide covering 23 perennials that bloom from spring to fall. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these beauties. Perennials that bloom from spring to fall. Let's dive right into the best perennials that bloom from spring to fall, so you can have a stunning flower garden all year round. 1. Purple coneflower. If you're looking for a perennial that will add a pop of color to your garden, you might want to consider planting some coneflowers. Echinacea purpurea. These flowers are a favorite among many gardeners, and for good reason. With their daisy-like appearance and resilience, they pair perfectly with tulips and can make any garden look stunning. To get the most out of your coneflowers, make sure to plant them in an area that receives plenty of sunlight and has well-draining soil. You'll be rewarded with a vibrant display of colors from late spring through midsummer that will brighten out your garden space. 2. Black-eyed Susan. The beautiful black-eyed Susan, also known as Rudbeckia hirta, boasts stunning golden hues and is perfect for areas with lots of sunlight and well-draining soil. Once they bloom in late spring, they stick around all summer long, adding ongoing splendor to your garden. They're super low maintenance, so even if you're new to gardening, you can enjoy their enduring vibrancy and appeal. 3. Russian Sage. Russian Sage Perovskia atriplycifolia is a perennial plant that can add a beautiful touch to your garden landscape with its lavender blue flowers and silvery foliage. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, making it tolerant to drought conditions. From early summer to early fall, the plant blooms, attracting bees and butterflies with its aromatic foliage. Whether it is used as a focal point or as a backdrop in mixed borders, Russian sage never fails to captivate people with its grace and beauty. 4. Blanket flower. For a burst of vibrant color that lasts all season, you can't go wrong with blanket flowers. Gaillardia. These hardy perennials are known for their stunning red, orange, and yellow blooms that add warmth and charm to any garden. They thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, making them perfect for hot, dry areas. From late spring to fall, you'll enjoy a continuous display of daisy-like flowers that attract bees and butterflies. Plus, they're low maintenance and drought-tolerant, making them an ideal choice for gardeners of all levels. 5. Japanese anemone. Japanese anemones, Anemone japahensis, are the perfect way to add a touch of elegance and sophistication to your garden. These long-blooming perennials are known for their graceful appearance and charming, cup-shaped pink and white flowers. They bloom in late summer and prefer partial shade with moist soil and good drainage. Plus, they require low maintenance and have a long blooming period, making them an ideal choice for both novice and experienced gardeners alike. 6. Yarrow. Yarrow, also known as Achillea millefolium, is a fantastic perennial that is super easy to take care of. It has delicate, feathery leaves and clusters of flowers that bloom from early summer to early fall, attracting bees and butterflies to your garden. It's drought-tolerant and deer-resistant, making it a perfect addition to your flower beds, borders, and rock gardens. With its long-lasting color and texture, yarrow is a versatile and lovely plant that you'll surely enjoy. 7. Shasta daisy. The Shasta daisy Leucanthemum superbum is a classic favorite in cottage gardens all over the world. It has a timeless charm with its pristine white petals and sunny yellow centers. This perennial thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and blooms from early summer to early fall, bringing brightness to borders, beds, and containers. Its long-lasting blooms and low-maintenance requirements make it a versatile choice for both beginner and experienced gardeners. 8. Scabiosa butterfly blue. Add a beautiful touch of color to your garden with scabiosa, commonly known as pincushion flower. The butterfly blue variety boasts beautiful lavender blue flowers that bloom from late spring to fall, creating a continuous display of charm. These perennials thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, making them a great choice for various garden settings. Scabiosa attracts butterflies, bringing a flutter of activity to your garden. With their delicate, pincushion-like blooms, They add both texture and color, making them perfect for borders and containers. 9. Sedum. For a reliable and eye-catching addition to your garden, look no further than Sedum Autumn Joe. This perennial starts to show off its succulent foliage in the spring, followed by clusters of pink flowers that bloom from late summer to fall. Sedum thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, making it ideal for hot, dry conditions. Its drought tolerance and low-maintenance nature make it perfect for gardeners looking for a resilient plant. As the season progresses, the flowers mature to a rich, coppery color, adding a warm touch to your fall garden. 10. Ice plant. For a burst of color in the summer garden, consider adding an ice plant Delosperma to your landscape. Ice plants thrive in full sun and well-drained soil. This low-growing perennial forms dense mats of succulent foliage, adorned with vibrant, daisy-like pink, orange, and purple flowers. With its drought tolerance and heat resistance, the ice plant is an excellent choice for rock gardens, slopes, and containers. 11. Bee balm. A favorite of pollinators and gardeners alike, bee balm monarda is prized for its fragrant flowers and aromatic foliage. Thriving in full sun to partial shade and moist, well-drained soil, this North American native blooms from early to late summer. This perennial attracts bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds with its tubular flowers in shades of pink, red, and purple. With its resistance to powdery mildew and versatility in the garden, bee balm is a reliable choice for adding color to borders and beds. 12. Gorau. Gorau is a perfect choice for a touch of beauty in your garden. Also known as bee blossom, this perennial produces delicate white or pink flowers from late spring to fall. Gorau thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, requiring minimal care once established. Its airy, wand-like stems add a graceful element to borders, beds, and containers, making it a favorite among gardeners who love a natural, cottage garden aesthetic. 13. Stellida orau. Stellida orau daylilies hemeracalis are one of the earliest perennials to bloom in the spring garden. These low-maintenance perennials bloom from early summer to early fall, offering a profusion of golden yellow flowers that brighten borders, beds, and containers. With their long blooming period and tolerance for diverse growing conditions, Stellida orau daylilies are a popular choice for both novice and experienced gardeners alike. 14. Peony. Renowned for its opulent blooms and intoxicating fragrance, peonies Peonia are cherished for their timeless beauty and romantic allure. Thriving in full sun to partial shade and well-drained soil, these long-lived perennials bloom from late spring to early summer. They offer a luxurious display of ruffled petals in shades of pink, white, and red in spring gardens. With their tolerance for cold climates and resistance to deer and rabbits, peonies are a classic choice for adding elegance and charm to the garden landscape. 15. Nepeta. Also known as catmint, Nepeta is prized for its aromatic foliage and delicate flowers. This low-maintenance perennial blooms from early summer to early fall, attracting bees and butterflies with its spikes of lavender blue flowers. Nepeta is a versatile addition to borders, beds, and containers, providing long-lasting color and fragrance throughout the growing season. 16. Salvia. With their vibrant spikes of flowers and aromatic foliage, salvias are a beloved addition to the perennial garden. These hardy perennials bloom from late spring to early fall, attracting pollinators and adding vertical interest to borders and beds. With their tolerance for drought and heat, salvias are a popular choice for gardeners seeking to enhance biodiversity and beauty in their landscapes. 17. Iris. Celebrated for their elegant flowers and sword-like foliage, irises are a staple of the perennial garden. These perennials bloom from late spring to early summer, offering a stunning array of colors and patterns. With their tolerance for diverse growing conditions and low maintenance requirements, irises are a versatile choice for borders, beds, and water gardens, providing long-lasting beauty and charm throughout the growing season. 18. Geranium. Known for their colorful flowers and attractive foliage, geraniums are a popular choice for gardeners seeking long-lasting color and charm. These perennials bloom from late spring to early fall, offering a profusion of flowers in shades of pink, blue, and white. With their tolerance for diverse growing conditions and low maintenance requirements, geraniums are a versatile addition to borders, beds, and containers, providing year-round beauty and interest. They are also beneficial for repelling insects and mosquitoes. 19. Coreopsis, celebrated for their cheerful flowers and airy foliage. Coreopsis is a vibrant addition to the perennial garden. These hardy perennials bloom from early summer to early fall, attracting bees and butterflies with their daisy-like flowers. With their tolerance for drought and deer resistance, Coreopsis is a reliable choice for borders, beds, and rock gardens, providing long-lasting color and texture throughout the growing season. 20. Phlox. Phlox is a beloved addition to the perennial garden. These perennial flowering plants bloom from late spring to early fall, offering a profusion of flowers in shades of pink, purple, and white. With their tolerance for diverse growing conditions and low maintenance requirements, phlox is a versatile choice for borders, beds, and as a ground cover, providing year-round beauty and interest. 21. Penstemon. Penstemon, also known as beard ton, is a stunning perennial that provides long-lasting blooms from late spring to fall. With its tubular flowers in shades of white, pink, red, and purple, penstemon attracts hummingbirds and bees, adding lively activity to your garden. This hardy plant thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, making it a great low-maintenance plant for borders, beds, and rock gardens. Its tall flower spikes and attractive foliage add height and interest to any garden setting. 22. Asters. With their daisy-like flowers and compact habit, asters are a charming addition to the perennial garden. These perennials bloom from late summer to early fall, offering a profusion of flowers in shades of pink, purple, and blue. With their tolerance for diverse growing conditions and low maintenance requirements, asters are a versatile choice for borders, beds, and containers, providing long-lasting color and texture throughout the growing season. Known for their delicate flowers and trailing habit, violas are a whimsical addition to the perennial garden. These perennials bloom from late spring to early fall, offering a profusion of flowers in shades of purple, yellow, and white. With their tolerance for diverse growing conditions and self-seeding habits, violas are a charming addition to borders, beds, and containers, providing year-round beauty and interest. Conclusion: choosing perennials that bloom from spring to fall is a great way to ensure that your flower garden remains lively and welcoming throughout the growing season. These long-lasting flowers bring a profusion of colors, textures, and fragrances to your landscape, from the early days of spring to the crisp evenings of fall. Whether you prefer the classic elegance of peonies or the whimsical charm of violas, there is a perennial for every garden style and preference.